TP, the producer.
Reepa,
Hello.
welcome to the Queen E Show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yes, little studio settings here. So let's talk about the new track, Zone Out.
Yeah, well, it started off with through Youngs, you know, Y3.
Yes.
You've done an interview with him before, and
I
he
have, certainly.
put me off with a producer called TP, and so he sent me a beat through, and then I knew OJ, the singer on the track. He's the sound engineer as well.
Okay.
And so he took the track, and he was one that came up with all the concepts and everything, to be honest. And it's my first track in about 3 years that I've actually got back into it again. So I've sort of gone in head first and tried to get it all done. And yeah, and then his boy Dapper, he heard the track because he was in studio when OJ was recording the hook.
Okay.
And then asked me if he could be on the song as well, and that's how it sort of all come together.
Nice organic feel then. It's good. Sometimes it's good when it's not forced like that.
It's new artists that I've worked with as well. I've never worked with them before, so it was nice to sort of work with some new people and stuff.
Cool.
Because I was always in house before. We always did our own thing.
Yeah.
And then now we're just branching out a little bit, trying to work with other people.
It's a good track as well. If you haven't had a listen, I'll be putting the link right there just now. Are there any visuals coming at all?
Yeah, we're talking because it's more of a summer sort of vibe on the song.
It is summer vibes.
I chose to release it early because I recorded it. I got a bit overexcited and thought, right, it's the first track of the year. I'll try and get it out as quickly as possible. But we might try and do the videos closer to summer and reamp it like closer to summer for the visuals, just to give a bit of vibe for the video and stuff like that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Are you working on like an EP or an album at the moment? What's going on?
I have no plans, but I've got a lot of tracks in the pipeline with other artists. Like, I had no inspiration for a long time, so I couldn't, I'd writer's block and everything, so I couldn't think of anything to write about. So I thought, if I can get some singers and stuff to write some hooks and all that, and then I'll just slowly get back into it. But I've got about 6 or 7 tracks already in the process of being recorded, so if an EP or something comes out from that, I haven't planned anything yet, but it might come.
Cool.
Sooner or later.
Exciting times then. The writer's block is officially gone.
Yeah, no, I'm back on it. I've done I did the 38 challenge that was just out recently.
Yeah.
And I did a feature on another guy's song. There's a video out now as well. It's called Crazy with PM Music.
Okay.
So that's been released. So yeah.
Nice. What about any performances? Any live shows?
Do you know, I never really did much live show. I have done a few, but it was more little events because I worked with Original Memsy for a while.
Yeah.
He was on the same station, and so he got me to a few events and things like that. And but I've always been quite a nervous performer in a sense because I haven't done it very much.
Okay.
Every time I do a performance, there's a big gap between performances, so it's always like a new thing again every time I do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm open to doing performances and stuff again.
Cool.
Like, I'm looking forward to getting back on stage and stuff. Yeah.
Nice. We're going to do like a summer Queen E Show festival secret vibe this year, so
really?
You're more than welcome to come down and get involved for sure.
Yeah, lovely.
So I'm going to take it back for people listening and watching. Where did your journey first start with music? How old were you?
I was 13 or 14, I think, when I started. And it started from a gang, to be honest, that I thought I was a bit of a hood rat and all that when I was younger, and I wasn't even in the gang to rap. And then the guy that was part of it, he sort of tried to make a music collective out of it, get away from the whole violence thing of things and get into the whole music side of things, and he sort of pushed me into trying to rap. And I just fell in love with writing. That's how I started. I just used to write songs. And I used to record at Axe FM when I was younger. And yeah, so I made a few EPs when I was younger, and it was all in a short period of time. I got loads of music out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I get lazy and then I stop and don't do anything. And that's why now that I'm a bit older and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I've missed opportunities from being young and not knowing what I was doing. I missed a lot of big opportunities.
Well, maybe your time is to come now.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Just put everything into it. I'm sure you sound very passionate. The music that I've heard from you is very good. So just keep trying, man. Yeah. You'll get there in the end. What about like inspirations? Like, who were you listening to growing up?
I was always I like the old school hip hop, like. But then as grime and that started getting a bit more involved, I got into grime a bit later than a lot of other people.
Okay.
But then I always listen back to old grime now. So but I would grow up with listening to Wiley and Skepta and things. Like Skepta was always a big influence to me.
Yeah.
But even now, like I listen to like even with Krypton Conan I liked because of their metaphorical use, and Avellino because of the way they use metaphors a lot in their tracks.
Literally lyrical genius, Avellino, I love him.
I think, and Wretch, like I grew up on, like Wretch
well.
has always been in my top 3 along with Kano and Skepta, I think was my top 3.
Yeah.
But it was more, I liked metaphorical lyrics, not just easy, quick, because grime was always, you just like to remember the lyrics, quick, short, 2-bar to make you remember, whilst Wretch changed the game when he started doing things with loads of metaphors and making you think about what you're writing, and that's what I like doing, is trying to make lines that are quite controversial as well. Like I use metaphors that, you know, people go, oh, should you have said that? And I sort of like to get people to think, should he have said that? Yeah, a bit. So, well, like Eminem was a big influence on me. Like I liked listening to Eminem when I was younger, and he had that I don't care factor. And I think I wanted to be like that and not care what people thought, and just said certain things that might cause people to go, oh, should you have said that, like there and then. And you know, I said a lyric about Hurricane Sandy and all that, like when it happened and things like that. And he was actually on the track, my friend over there, he was on the track as a voice, because he came back from America and he had the American voice, so he used it as like, and it was quite insulting, but it was just for the metaphor. I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, and I like that sort of feel. So when you see the comments and people pick up on the lyrics, it's nice to think, oh, someone got it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, it goes straight over their heads.
Yeah, of course, for sure. In terms of like dream collab, someone dead, alive, from here, from the States, from anywhere in the world, who would it be?
Oh. Do you know, I had some weird, like Craig David, I'd love to collaborate with.
David, yeah?
Because I'd rather collaborate with singers, because when you collaborate with other rappers, it's a competition. You've got to try and get the best verse. And I like the thought of that. Any big artist that wanted to work with me, I would love to do it. But I think a lot of the people that I like, so for instance Wretch and Skepta and people like that in the UK, it's quite hard. It would be quite hard to be on par with them because we're totally different, the music. Whilst with a singer, I can vibe with a singer. So I always liked Craig David and Ed Sheeran when he was coming up with the No. 5 collaboration album and stuff. I liked all that. And one artist, it sounds strange, that I always said I would have loved to have worked with was Daniel Bedingfield. Yeah. And that was just a strange thing that I
Whatever happened to that guy?
I think he was in an accident or something. And
like, seriously, bless him. Well, I don't know what happened to that guy, but that one track was so...
Well, he had the Gotta Get Through This, and he had the slower ones. But yeah, like, Gotta Get Through This was the one that made me think. But then even the slower ones, I just used to... Because I used to write a lot of soft tunes, like, and I just thought the hooks would just sound great with him, like him on a hook. Yeah. But yeah, he disappeared. So
who would you pick then?
Probably Craig David is someone like, just because he's just timeless, and he's everything you make. Even his newest stuff, it's not stuff that I would always listen to, but when I've seen him collab with other artists, like he did it with Young'un, and he's done a few others like that, and I just think every track he jumps on, it makes a banging hook. Yeah. So I think that's
good pick. If you could live like anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'm interested about America. I've never been there. I'm interested, and I think I'd like it, but I don't know. I'm happy in the UK, if I'm honest. Yeah. Like everyone would pick somewhere hot and things like that.
It's so cold though. Yeah. At the moment, like it's
I don't think I could survive living for good in somewhere that's hot. Okay. Like Cyprus or something like that. I don't think I could live there for good, because.
So it's fine for holiday.
Yeah, 2 weeks probably max, and I'm like, alright, I can go home now, and I'm happy to go home after that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy here really. But maybe America. Yeah. And I'm interested in Australia, but I don't like all the animals, you know, like all the big ass creepy bullies and that.
Don't even talk about the spiders and shit. We wouldn't be able to cope out there. Like for me, certainly, like I just couldn't.
You just see things like you know, I like animals, but yeah, I wouldn't want a big ass snake creeping in my house and yeah. So. No. But I've known people that have travelled there and they say it's lovely, and they live there for like months and months, and then they come back and say I want to go back. Yeah. But I don't think I'd handle it.
Also, the flight is long. I don't know if you like flying, but for me, 24-hour flight is just...
Yeah, and I like where I'm situated. You know, I don't like... If I go on holiday, I'm always happy to come home after a week or two. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, here or America, I'd say, because America's quite similar in the sense of living style, I think. Yeah. So I think...
They're different people, though. Like, LA is a crazy place to go.
Well, like I said, my friend lived in America for 4 or 5 years, and but he comes back and he says it's great out there. So yeah, I'd like to experience it.
Everything's like bigger and shinier and yeah. And everyone's so nice. Like obviously, like in England, like, people are nice, but I think in London people are very much like head down, like getting on with their shit.
Now, only recently.
But it's not like that there.
You could say good morning and things to people here before, but now
Hey,
you
if
can't
you say that, people look at you
yeah,
like
they
you're
look at you like you're
weirdo,
crazy,
you know what I
like
mean?
you just escaped a home or something.
Yeah,
you know,
whereas out there people are just like, hey, how are you? All the time. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Right, so if I was going to drop you on a desert island, I ask this to everyone that comes on the show, right?
I've never heard this
I'm going to
one.
take you right now. You're going to be on some tiny little island all by yourself. You can take 3 things to survive. Okay?
Yeah.
The key is kind of in the question, i.e. survive. What 3 things would you take?
A knife.
Yes.
Like a pen knife.
Finally, a bit of survival skills.
Yeah. A lighter. Probably, or something that can make fire. So like
Yes.
flint or something. Third thing. I don't know. Rope or something, probably.
Yeah.
Something like that, maybe. A Britvig. So I can start making my own water, I mean.
Yes. Waterfall. No one's actually ever
Yeah,
said that
water
before.
filter.
Do you know what? Yes. Good answer. I'm
Yeah.
very impressed with that.
Thank you.
So on the beach in the desert island, there's a fat off speaker, right? And I play you one song on loop, 24 hours a day. What song would you pick for me to play you?
Any song, I'd kill myself. It's that often.
It is hard, isn't it? Because even if you like the song, if you hear it like too
Yeah.
many times in a row, drive you nuts.
I don't have any idea because I have songs that I like, but I don't think I could listen to anything on repeat.
Is there one song that you can listen to, like when you're happy, angry, sad, any situation?
It's changed over the years. I can't really. Like I said, I used to be a sad kid. I used to love the track Over and Over Again by Nelly, right?
Okay, yeah.
But I couldn't listen to that all the time.
No.
But then I like some upbeat. I don't know.
What about your own song? Can you listen to your own song again?
Even when I'm in the studio and someone's mixing my song, because they put it on a loop to mix it,
Yeah.
I get sick of my own voice there. So
That's like me watching my
yeah.
interviews. I'm like, please, I don't want to hear my voice.
Yeah.
Actually, that's very
I'm not
true.
gonna lie, I do listen to, once the song's recorded, I'll listen to my song lots. And it's not because I'm big-headed, but if someone says something nice about the song, I listen to it and think, why did they? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I always listen to my song a lot, but I always get sick of that song and I won't listen to it again. After the first week or 2 of release, I'll listen to it non-stop, and then I think, oh no, do you know what? And then I won't listen to it again. Which is what I'm trying not to do.
Let's just pick Zone Out for the song then, yeah?
Yeah.
Because come on, realistically, I'm only going to keep you there a week, so it'll be a week of listening to your track.
Yeah, I can probably deal with
You
that.
can deal with that, right?
Or can I pick an instrumental? That might be better, actually.
No, you can't pick an instrumental. You're not allowed. We run this Young UK Rapper of the Year competition. We're just about to start it again for 2019. So if you're under 18, hit up my Instagram or get involved. Message the show. So a lot of like young producers, rappers, singers, even dancers, actresses, like a lot of young kids listen to the show, right? Is there any advice that you can give them on making it with music?
Be sensible with your decision, because I made a lot of bad decisions and choices, and don't rush too much, because you think you have to rush to get there, which is what I always did. I was releasing song after song. If you sit back and really think, is this going to do something, rather than just think about quality, it's like quantity rather than quality. You need quality more, because when I was younger, I would just release everything I've recorded, and I listen back to it now and go, what was I thinking? Whilst I listen back to some of my friends' songs that they released back in the day, and I think, see, that was a good song.
Yeah.
But some of mine, I think, why did no one stop me from releasing that? You know, because I was just so excited, because I was recording, and when you're young as well, it's a whole new environment. You're in the studio all the time, so you're going to be proud of whatever you record at the time.
Yeah, of course you are.
But you won't be 2 years from then or 3 years from then, you know. And if I listen to songs from when I was even 18, I'm like, ooh, like, I don't like the sound of it, like in the sense of the lyrics are corny and things like that, and it's all because I didn't think it through when I made it, and I think that's the best advice.
That is really good advice. We're going to take it to the quick fire round, alright? So I do this with everyone, it's just one thing or the other.
You're getting me in trouble, yeah.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Would you rather rock a suit or a tracksuit?
Suit.
Amy Winehouse or Adele?
Adele.
Yeah? Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Have you got a dog?
Yes.
What dog have you got?
I've got two. I've got a beagle and a Labrador.
Oh, beagles are very cute.
Yeah,
you know, I like beagles. We've got a French bulldog.
Oh yeah, I love them as well.
Yeah, he's proper mad though. Like
my girlfriend, she's obsessed with dogs. She's got two staffs.
Oh, cute.
And, yeah, they're her babies, so yeah, she loves them.
Yeah, anyone that's a dog person, you're cool. Fast food or clean food?
I prefer clean food.
But you just like
But I eat more fast food because it's quick and.
I'm only joking.
But I prefer
clean
I'm just
food.
too lazy to cook.
Yeah.
But I do prefer a nice cooked meal rather than fast food.
The thing is, if someone come out, I say this a lot, all the time actually, if someone came out with like a fast food chain that was clean food and it was everywhere and you could get it drive through, come out of station, get it, people would eat it, right? No one wants to eat this.
But fast food is cheap.
Anymore.
That's why fast food is cheap and it's quick and easy for the distributor to make. So that's why they do it. I couldn't. But yeah, like even now I regret eating at KFC instantly.
Yeah.
But it's just because it's quick and easy. I knew I needed to eat something, so I ate that.
Of course.
Rather than sitting at home and eating something before I came out, I just rushed around and then fast food's the answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely clean food.
Definitely clean food. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too cold.
Yeah?
Mm.
So you can warm up?
Yeah, because you can't cool. Well, you can cool down, but it's a lot easier to warm up than it is to cool down. I think.
Yeah.
That's
definitely.
why I don't like being in hot countries too long, because I start getting sick of the weather.
That's the thing. There's only so much aircon or opening a window you can do. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you're cold, there's lots of things you can do.
But even in this weather, I sleep with my window open.
You sleep with your window open?
Because if I have my window closed and then my family put the radiator on or whatever, then I get too hot. So if the window's open, I can snuggle up, but I can be warm. But then I'm not over. If I get too hot, it's still
window open, you know. It's like minus degrees at the moment in
but
London.
I'm a roofer by trade, so I'm always in the cold
You're
as well.
used to the elements. It's all good. Would you rather drive or be driven?
I'd rather be driven.
Yes.
Like I drive, but I'd rather be driven about. If I could stop driving tomorrow and have a chauffeur, I would definitely.
Because of the traffic, or?
Just in general, I just like some people like driving. I just don't. If I could. Like even today, I was going to drive up here, and I thought, you know, it's not even worth it. I'm not going to bother because I just don't like driving. If I can, if we go somewhere, if someone else is willing to drive, I'm happy.
Jay-Z or Kanye?
Jay-Z.
Yes. This is a bit of an out there one. I don't know if you're a conspiracy theorist or not. Is the Earth round or flat?
Round.
Round. iPhone or Samsung?
Samsung now.
All these Samsungers.
No, do you know, I was iPhone for years, and my girlfriend had a Samsung, and I'm one of them. If I like a big, sometimes I just like a change. iPhone doesn't change, and I thought I'll get a new phone. If I don't like it, I'll just get an iPhone again next.
Yeah.
But now I've got the Samsung, and I've had them both. I prefer the Samsung to the iPhone.
Do you? It's so funny. I don't know how to use it. My head just don't work.
No, but the thing is, you get dumbed down by the iPhone because the iPhone is simplistic, but it's not. Everything to do with it, you know. It's only recently that they've even invented the bit where you can drag stuff from a computer onto your iPhone.
Yeah, that's true.
Like whilst with Samsungs, it's like a hard drive regardless. And things like that, it's just a lot easier to use. Like Windows, I prefer a Windows computer to a Mac.
Really?
Macs lose me. I've got a Mac at home.
Yeah.
And I've got a Windows computer as well.
Yeah.
But Windows I find so much more simple than a Mac.
See, isn't it? This is why I love to ask these questions, because for me personally, if I turned on a PC right now, I wouldn't know how to use it anymore.
I think I don't know. I personally think it's just it's easier laid out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personally.
Cool. No, this is why I ask the questions, because I love the difference in opinion. Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Yes. Are aliens real? Yes or no?
I believe that there's something. I believe there's more than us.
Yes.
But I wouldn't sit there. I don't know. I wouldn't sit there and say they're aliens.
Yeah.
Like
the
with
little
big heads,
man.
and big eyes and all that. I think they probably look like us or similar. But I can't believe in this whole universe that we're the only living things.
Exactly. Have you ever looked in the sky and seen something you can't quite explain?
No, I've never seen anything to prove a theory, but.
Okay.
And I don't really believe anything I read when people say, "Oh, they've seen a UFO." I don't believe in even them making contact. I think they could have done maybe, but I don't believe it too much.
Yeah.
Things like the pyramids and stuff is a thing that I've read about, and then I think, well, how did they make them then when people can't make them now? So maybe something was going on before, but I don't take anything too serious.
That's the time, to be honest, we always say it, don't we? That's the time where I feel like there was contact made. Because when you look back at all the hieroglyphs and all the mad stuff, hieroglyphics even, it just not only do they not look like people, but there's so much weird stuff that's unexplainable, right?
Yeah.
And like you just said, how they made the pyramids and stuff like that, and in the alignment with the stars and shit, it's something must have gone down.
Statues and everything that they had then, and and they can't explain how they were made.
Yeah, because they didn't have cranes and stuff like that.
Yeah, and if you can't do it with the tools you've got now, how did they do it with sticks?
Exactly,
and things
100%,
like that? You know?
agreed. PC or a Mac?
PC.
I was going to say, I know the answer to that one already.
I do like the speed of the Macs more though.
Yeah.
So I think Macs they're better in a sense.
Yeah.
But I like if PCs were as fast as a Mac and had the built-in antivirus and everything like that, I would prefer the PC.
Yeah.
But speed-wise, my Mac's a lot faster than my PC.
Yeah.
And I'll use that if I'm on the internet. But if I want to store my files and stuff, I'll do it all on the PC.
Yeah,
all my music
fair
files and everything I'll keep on the PC. But because the Mac, I just lose everything on.
Yeah.
I think it's silly how they sort out their files and stuff like that. It winds me up.
Gold or silver?
I prefer the look of silver.
Yeah.
But I also own some gold as well. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wear my silver more.
Silver. Would you rather call or text someone?
Text.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like phone calls really.
The days of phone calls are slowly dying out.
Do you know what? It heats up my ear too much. You know, like when you're on the phone too. Because when I was a kid, I used to sit there and talk to people on the phone for hours. And now, if I'm on the phone for longer than 10 minutes, I just my ear feels like it's going to explode.
Because the radiation in our phones, people.
I want to get rid of that.
Yeah, it's mad.
But yeah, I'd much rather send a text or a voice note.
Yeah, it's true. Keep it away from your head.
Yeah.
Are you a saver or a spender?
Saver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good answer. And the last two, love or money?
They're different.
When I say love, though, I don't mean like not necessarily relationship love. Obviously, relationship love, but like family love, friend love.
Well, no, because if it come down to picking my missus or my friends
or
my family over money, I'd pick them.
Yes.
I would, but also it depends on what kind of. Because if I was single right now,
yeah,
and it was about, would you rather have love with someone or money? I'd say money.
It's not just like relationship love though. It's like, would you rather have the love from like your mum and stuff like that?
Yeah,
well?
definitely.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've got a very close group of friends, and obviously I've got a missus as well. So now that would be. But if I was single and it was about that, then because you always hear money over MOB and all that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
You hear all that
until they're heartbroken.
That's it.
Don't even get it twisted right now.
But yeah, but that's how I always was until I met my girlfriend. Like I didn't really care about relationships at all. It was just chase money and.
I was the same before I met this one. Trust me. But I think there comes a time when everyone realizes what's actually important in life. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, I'd pick love over money.
Love over money. And fame or happiness?
Happiness.
Yes.
But I like the idea of fame.
Yeah.
I like attention, which is why I'm probably still doing music now. I think I would have given it up if I didn't. Yeah. But you know, it feels great when people know who you are. If I'm out and someone comes up to me and says, "Oh, you're this person," it makes me feel wicked. Yeah. So I'd love to get that to a major scale. Yeah. But then I know people that have got to that scale, and they say, "Oh, if I could go back and not be known, then I would." Yeah. So, but yeah, I'd pick happiness. Yes. Because I'd rather be happy and
fame can't bring you happiness.
Yeah.
But happiness can bring you fame.
In a sense.
You never know. Reepa, thank you so much for coming through the show. Can you plug your social media links to the camera right now?
Right. Instagram is Reepa Artist, REEPA Artist. That's all I've got really. Yeah. I don't really. Twitter is Reepa Artist as well, and Facebook is Reepa Music.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.